Eastern Outdoor Expeditions is brought to you by Ultra Pro X Action Cams, East Coast Equipment, home of the John Deere, Fisher Research Labs, and Hover Technics Incorporated.
What's up, guys? Eastern Outdoor Expeditions. I'm Thomas.
I'm Tim.
I'm Ross. I'm Chris.
We on the hunt today, trying out a new little area here we found. We did a little scouting yesterday. Looked like it kind of, it might be a little promising. Some virgin territory that hadn't really been worked a lot. We figured we might find a little bit here in the creek, Just enjoy some time out here in nature. We got some camping stuff set up out here. We're gonna cook a little tonight. Things might get a little interesting. I heard that there might be some coyotes running around on us. So.
That's right. As long as you got the fire stick, brother, we'll be all right. I won't be sleeping next to your tent if you got the gun.
Something close to fire and water like that liquor still over there.
Yeah, we actually walked up on an old liquor still. Back over here in the corner, we'll show you some shots of it a little later. Evidently somebody got called or got scared one because there's holes knocked all in it where they had to do away with what they were working with. But we've seen several quartz piles, tailing piles off the old Argo gold mine, so it has been worked in this area. And there's a good chance there's some color in this creek. We're going to do a little panning, do a little testing to see if there's any flakes or who knows, maybe some gold nuggets in there. But we're going to try to check it out and see what happens.
Yeah, I'd say the best thing about it, we're just out here enjoying nature.
Yeah, just having a good time.
It's going to get a little cold, and they come out might be, some snow in the morning?
Snow in the morning.
But hey, it's all good.
Right.
Get enough supper tonight, that'll keep us warm.
That's right. Belly full of steak, you'll sleep warm.
That's right. Hopefully we'll be able to show you some good old cooking in a little bit. We'll get the old fire pit fired up and, show you some old down-home cooking. We'll show you how things are going, and you'll feel like you're right here with us, guys. Check you later.
Alright, we're just doing a little test spot right here. That's all we're doing, just testing out little spots in the creek, and wherever we find little heavy catches at, where there's gold patches and clusters at, that's where you want to go at next. And that's where you want to work it out, and work out the side of the river at. And that's where you find it. Now all I'm doing is stratifying this stuff through, well, I classified it through some 30 grade mesh classifier. Get all the larger size stones, pebbles, rocks, and whatnot out. Then I'm stratifying it in the pan, getting the smaller rocks out. And then working down on your blonde sand to get down to the black sand. The black sand to the, hopefully, gold. See if there's anything. I don't think there was anything in that pan. And then again, I'm just working on the top of this creek bed. Look at all that pyrite on that quartz. Where you find this at in quartz, that lets you know you're near where the gold's actually coming from. So it's a good spot. It's fool's gold though. It kind of looks like gold when it shines in the light, but it only does that when it shines in the light. When you take it out of the light, it looks real silverish. That's a good sign though. There, you found it right there in the creek.
What, 5 minutes?
Yeah.
Eastern Outdoor Expeditions is brought to you by East Coast Equipment, home of the John Deere.
Yep, that's how you do it, boy. That's my camp, their camp. Y'all take too long to set up.
There's a flake right there. Right there. That's a flake of gold. Now, I mean, you ain't gonna get rich off that, but finding the source, that's all right. I mean, that's a decent, that's a good little flower gold piece. Right there. Kind of right there in the creek.
What, 5 minutes?
Yeah.
Well, guys, we were talking about a liquor still earlier. Here's the remnants of one right here. You can see part of probably the container that they were doing the cooking in. Some of it's part of the heating in. And you can tell they've hit it with pickaxe right here. It's got several holes in it. You can see on the other side where they, I guess the federal man decided it was time to get rid of this stuff. Somebody did. But anyway, this looks like part of remnants of old liquor steel. And pretty cool find. I mean, it's way on back in the woods, right on this creek. That's right where one would be at. Pretty cool, man.
All right, I think we're ready.
How long does it take to work it up?
Not long. I mean, it runs right on up. That thing right there is neat. That takes the work out of it. And all you got to do is pan what's in the cup. Right there where I caught that fish. That run, and then we'll check what's in that cup. We'll get a pan in too.
Eastern Outdoor Expeditions is brought to you by Ultra Pro X Action Cams.
About to find out. I'm scared to dump it. It's a big one. What I thought it was. I didn't say nothing, and then when I did, he was like, "Seen that nugget?" You can see that right. I didn't know it was huge. It was the size of that rock.
There's definitely gold in there. Well, I had the first little scoop. Not much, but it's a little color in there. There's two little small flakes of gold in there. So there is gold in this creek. Right about there. See two of them. See them? But there is a little color in here. There you go. Right there and right there. See them? That old Nash County gold, man. There and there.
Some bedrock here. It's real soft. It's breaking apart pretty easy, so I'm going to try to dig some of it out and see if there's any gold trapped in it. And probably use a little bit of this water in the morning to brush my teeth.
Pieces of gold in that one piece. One fan, not bad.
Alright, now these little fine pieces of flour gold and micro gold that I'm finding, what I'm going to do is I'm putting all of them, taking them, putting them in a snuffer, and I'm putting them in a vial. And what I'll do is when I get done painting, I'll take that up to camp and I'll set my blue bowl up that runs off a 12-volt lawnmower battery, and I'll have that running, and I'll throw these cons of all the specks of gold and micro gold and flour gold and all that good stuff, and it'll run in there, and it'll take all of the deposits of black sand, your blonde sand, and everything that's waste that I don't want. It'll take that and suck that right out and shoot it right into the bottom bucket, and the only thing that'll be left around the sphere or the bowl will be the gold. Even though it's flour gold or real fine gold, it'll have all the deposits of it right around the edges of it, so it'll be easy collecting, and I won't have to do any clarifying of it. That makes it a little bit easier, but we'll see how that pans out in a little while. Alright, so what I'm about to do is I'm about to take all my cons, my flour gold, flaky gold, I'm going to take all of it, and I'm going to dump it around the outside edge of this bowl. Now when I turn this on, it's got a pump in here the Belgian pump is going to pump water in here, and it circles this bowl. And what it does is it ends up circling this cone right here, and it draws all the light stuff to the cone. It sucks it up that cone and into this hole, which dumps into the bucket. And should be nothing left but gold around the outside edge of this sphere, or this cone. I've been panning too long today, so I don't have too many times. But I do know there's some gold in here. If I can adjust it just right, they're just very temperamental. The only bad on the bottom.
Eastern Outdoor Expeditions is brought to you by Hover Technics Incorporated.
See it, the light sand stuff is circling at the top of that cone. And give it a little more water flow, it'll suck it right on in there, basically like a toilet bowl. Now I don't know if you can see it too good, but right there's a flake of gold. There's some good flour in there. Let me get that out. There's a piece. There's your piece of gold. There's your piece of gold right there. Right over here, there's a flake. There's a flake of gold as well. And that's all right in here. Yeah, there's good gold right in here on this side. See if I can blow some of it. There's a good flake right there. Try to blow some of that sand away without blowing the gold.
What I like to do is I like to take and get the big stuff out of here. Then I take and bring it over here, and you got different mesh classifiers. And I like to take and classify it inside, get all that down inside of here. Then I come back with this one right here. And scoop down in there. You can get that stuff out, and then you can classify that down even more. When you do that, of course you always want to check, make sure you don't have a nugget in there, because that's always nice. You got a nice nugget. But, you get rid of all that little rock and stuff right there. Then you can take it from there and you can put it in your pan, or you can take it, if you got a miller table, you can put it on your miller table. You know, you can put it on a little small sluice or something like that, and get it down. Then they got the blue bowl over there, which spins a lot of that light sand and the heavy stuff and gets it out and leaves the gold in. It's just a whole lot better, easier way to do it than trying to tote all that big head of rock away.
Let me be out here.
You got some potted meat?
Yeah, I take that since I'm a little guy. I'll take that one. Yeah.
Where's Tim at? I got you. Hey, you get it here. You can have this one. This is them chicken bean sausages. Because I know your wife wants you to eat healthy and all.
That's
oh,
right,
yeah. Just tell her it's, solid chicken breast
It's
meat.
100% kill meat.
Chicken breast meat right there.
Oh yeah, I bet there's some breast in that can.
Back in the late 1800s, even during the Civil War, man. I mean, there's a town right up down that hill, man. I mean, a gold mining town. I mean, it had the whole stuff, man. From the church to several stores. It had old jewelry stores. Yeah. I mean, there was a lot of stuff going on right up in this area. And I mean,
back then.
Yeah, it's unbelievable.
A lot of history around this place.
Yeah, a whole lot.
I wonder how many guys were out here like us doing this back then. Just testing,
Oh, yeah.
Testing it here, testing it there.
Yeah, that was probably pre-Civil War.
Yeah.
Back here on the creek doing the same thing we're doing.
That's exactly
right.
right.
Roughing it with the charcoal and the steaks.
Yeah, that's
Well,
right.
it is a little new
Lamb
age.
chairs.
That's right. There's been a lot of history out here, man. I mean, it's a lot to think about. you know, and thinking about the troops passing through here during the Civil War, they came right through here, because right on that side of the hill is closest where they was camp at.
Oh yeah, the cavalry.
Yeah, and then it's right over there, you know, and you know they had to march right through here, and all they had was horses and on foot, man, that was it. But I mean,
This has some other history too, illegal moonshine.
yeah.
Love this area. You got the fresh water and the hills and the cover.
A whole lot of things happen back here.
Yeah, what's the name of this trail we're on there? Something?
Oh, they call it the old Mary Jane Trail. Probably about, I don't know, it's probably, it had to be over 20 years ago, I think. They said about, I guess the guys were throwing some marijuana or something with it. And they got, somebody came up on it, got one of the guys hunting something, came up on it, found it. So they wound up calling it the old Mary Jane Trail.
So that tells you how far out in the middle of nowhere we are.
Yeah, exactly. We're way back off the road, man. We rode for a while to get in here, man. It's just so.
I hope we don't run into any of those guys.
Yeah,
Man, we had an awesome camping trip. We're glad you guys are watching and hanging out with us. Found a little bit of colors in that creek. Heard some coyotes last night. Heard some bear snoring.
He gonna point, but he was doing it too.
Yeah, I think I heard some little mama bears too then.
We beat the rain. The rain is it's probably 2 miles from here, and it's pretty intense. Still got stuck. Yeah, we won't talk about that though. But we hope you had a good time with us here on Eastern Outdoor Expeditions. Tim,
Thomas, Ron,
Chris, thank you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
now we're going to the car wash.
Yeah.